It's Atlanta, and there are a ton of cars. Looks like we've got 38 cars starting, so this one's going to be difficult. I have not had any time. Once again, storms are rolling through. I've got one little bit left to cross over town, and I don't think there's a whole lot of lightning in it, so, and not a lot of wind, so it should be good. I've not turned a lap though, so I'm not going to endanger the field by qualifying. We're just going to go out here, get a feel for the car, start at the back, try to find a way forward, as we normally do. Oh, Jesus. Alright. The steering is not tight enough for me. Let's go 10 to 1. Let's also back this up just because we've been having issues with it being tight. Is that going to help me feel like the car is not wobbly?
Off the black flag. You didn't exit the pit safely. They're going to hold you for a while.
Alright, a little better on the back straight. Just find out what we got for grip. I'm guessing once we get on older tires, we're going to have to not full throttle on the straight. Oh, okay. I know I really overdrove that, but it also felt like the car was very tight. There is a lot of wobble getting down the back straight.
One more lap.
30.7. That would put us... Oh wow, that put us 11th in qualifying. Okay, well, that makes me feel good about my pace right now. That's dropping to 12th though, so I don't know how many people have went. 29 people have went. So, we're going to have some pace over the people that we're racing. Like, even that last lap we just did there would have us beat 3 people at the back, so I think the biggest thing is just not getting caught up in someone's wobble. Try to keep the tires on it. We should be able to possibly get a top 10 out of this. Even if it goes green, I think we'll be able to find a way. It'll be more difficult because we're going to lose a lot of time at the start, but I think we've got enough room to make passes quickly. One thing that we do need to worry about, like you always need to worry about at Old Atlanta, is entry of turn 3 wall hits. That is a thing that usually happens, and with the way this thing suctions to a wall, it'd be very easy to. Well, we're still, last lap we qualified like 22nd out of 34 cars, so I'm feeling good about our pace. It's just going to be starting from 35th or wherever we're actually going to end up. It's going to be difficult. So, 35th, we got Nick Martin back here, and and we'll both be kind of doing what we need to. It looks like I would have been in around 15th had we qualified, but all of this is so tight right here. So, just try to not die. Quickly go through and make sure we don't need to remove any paint schemes. I don't think with this group we'll really need to. Plus allow the game to load in all the schemes that we hadn't loaded in since we only showed up right at qualifying. So I hate when it's loading paint schemes while I'm in the car. Always feels like it makes everything way worse later on. Alright, looks like we're good. I don't think I have anyone tagged, so 75 laps. Really not that long of a race. Hot track 131. But yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. All right.
There are 2 additional sets of tyres during this race.
A lot of freaking cars.
The estimated strength of field is 2,791. 1 to go. Next time by, keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot. You'll be lining up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch up 27 car. Catch up 20 car. Catch up 1 car.
I should have looked in qualifying on what our fuel numbers are, but
car.
we'll find that out in a bit.
Catch up 35 car.
So, looks like it's just raining. Doesn't even look like it's windy out, so that's good. Shouldn't get a power flash. Need to just get my modem and router onto a battery backup plug-in, because normally the computer stays on just fine when I have a little power flash, but the internet always goes out. But there wasn't a whole lot of lightning with this storm, which is kind of weird. But yeah, we just got to be patient here.
Ready, going green.
We know that as this car gets later in a run,
Pace car is off.
people
Pace
fall
car
off
is
a
off.
lot
Be ready.
more than you normally get.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh wow. Oh wow. There is a whole lot of shit happening. Everyone's in like 8 different lanes.
Clear outside.
Everyone is struggling. Oh god. That was... I don't know how we didn't have people die,
Clear.
because that was a lot of cars going in every direction on the front straight. So I think the front stretch is going to be a bit scary to make a pass, as Greg just demonstrated there.
785.
I think
Outside.
passing in the corners
Clear outside if you want it.
is going to be the safe bet. Ooh. It rotated hard out of the corner. I have to be careful about that. Right now there's just, I could force my way, go quick, and get around most of these people. But I don't need to be that guy, because it should be a longer run. So we don't need to panic and try to push ourselves. We're in 34th right now. We got cars getting loose off of 2. I was surprised by the looseness off of 2, so it's going to be an issue through the race. Track temp is going to skyrocket, I think, especially with this many cars on track. still alive. Maybe. He's still looking like he's going around. We got one spin in there. Onto the apron though, so no caution. We're going to take advantage of this. Never mind, we're not, because we got a car in the wall. Alex must have been involved with that. Alright, that spread things out big time ahead of us. I think we're going to go ahead and try to just work around a few of these guys now, if possible. Nope, it's not even possible. No grip up there. Holy shit. I did not feel like qualifying. No damage though. Tire heat. And go 55 laps. Okay, we just got to be patient. Trying to push it instantly melts the tires. And there's going to be a caution. There's too many cars out here wiggling around. Someone is going to loop it or make contact on the front straight. So I just need to ease the throttle up. We just did our best lap of the race. Get past the 53 before the front straight, because that's where he is struggling.
Clear outside if you want it.
All right. Just don't full throttle on the front stretch. That's just, we're still accelerating. It's when you get it full throttle, it wants to spin up the wheels easier, so as long as I'm still accelerating, it doesn't matter if we're 100% throttle. This is how iRacing used to be. With the old tire model, you absolutely couldn't go full throttle on these front straights. And you were counter steering most of the time on them. Yeah, I tried to go a little bit quicker there and it just shoved the nose, so. Currently in 30th.
Outside. Still there.
Come off the corner low.
Outside clear. 32.197. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
He's just getting runs off the corner, but he just backed off there to let us by. He didn't need to. I wasn't expecting it, but he may have grabbed the wall as well. But I think when he backed off out of the corner to get me by, he got the wall a little bit. But we're just gonna take our time. "44 laps of fuel. That gets us to 55 still. Let's take a look at what we are to the leaders. 12.3 back from the lead. 12.6 back from the lead, so losing 0.3. Nick having a little bobble up there. Got a car that just blinked out up ahead. We're just gonna use it, hope that our tires come to us. But I don't think this car is really a tire saving car. Yeah, 13 seconds back. Leaders are flying. I don't think I can get that much speed out of it. I don't even know where I would get that speed from. It's not the front straight. I can go 100% throttle here. We're going a little quicker at the start-finish line, but that's just to the best lap. It's not comparing to when we've been 80%, 90% throttle. Closing in on these guys though, 13.2 to the lead. 13.1. So we can go 32.5s. There's just so many cars that we're going to have to get around, but we'll see. 29th place, so whoever blinked out, I think, vanished completely. Got a car up in the wall.
32.627.
We held even there, 13.1. But everyone is about the same speed, so it's going to be just ridiculously hard to make up anything other than those big moments like what Nick just had and what this guy's having up ahead. Although, is that a lap car or is that someone on the lead lap having issues? Nope, that's Max having issues. Yeah, this group ahead of us is, we're slowly catching them, but they're not dropping off. Max is having some struggles right now.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside.
Nope, I didn't mean to, I thought we were clear of him. I didn't mean to cut down. Okay, well, kind of get stuck here between the different Martins. Sprite having a moment down there, Bradley. Got that loose off the corner. That's just going to delay us a bit here. Matt just behind us still. I haven't even looked in the mirror and didn't realize that he was back there. I thought we had dropped him a while ago. So he's probably going to be quicker than us.
Stay high. Still there. Clear inside.
Token Jake goes low. We'll have to just go low. I think I can get the pass done.
Stay low. Clear up top.
He just lets us go.
3, 4, 9.
Alright, 36 laps until we need fuel. I feel like tire-wise we're fine. It looks like we can probably get up into the top 15 before the pit stop. just have to be safe. Dylan very slow from the middle. I think he was lifting off. May have got put 3 wide. Nick Martin has shot off into the distance. We just got to be patient here. Watch Dylan up high. Looked like he was going to maybe grab the wall. He's struggling on the straights though. Go ahead and dive it in on him.
Clear outside.
Then we'll try to get around Nicholas. He gets loose off the corner. Us just managing the throttle off the corner, not even going 100% at any point, is now helping us. Except for I needed to use some brake there to get us into the corner, and we get a caution.
Single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Oh, I didn't really need that caution. That puts us in the fuel window. We've got 2 sets of tires. We got to pit full fuel and take a set of tires. But I needed that to go like 15 more laps. We were going to run down a lot of people up ahead of us. We were going to eat them alive. It was coming to me. We could get off the corner so much better than everyone else because we just weren't going full throttle. It'll be single file start, so that will help us as long as I don't get a speeding penalty.
Right here.
Tires 76, 77.
That's it, go.
Really not terrible. Hopefully we get a couple of spots here as well. Looks like we got ahead of Nicholas.
You only have 1 tire set remaining.
23rd place. So, only about 10 spots away from where I should be.
Catch up, 37. Car.
Sitting here revving the engine and realize that
Catch up, 37. Car.
we should be good on
One
fuel.
to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time.
Saying that we can do 56. Yeah, and we got 50 laps. For some reason I thought 55, but it's 50 laps, so yeah, we're easily
Pasta,
in fuel
99.
range.
Car. Catch up, 37. Car.
Got a bunch of cars coming out. I think everyone didn't realize that the pits were open the first time for lap cars, maybe? Or lap cars are not realizing. Oh, and Warren's got to go to the back for some reason.
Pasta, 50. Car.
It's going to take him some time to get back there. What is going on?
Get ready. Going green.
Something's up. I don't know why that guy's going to the back. We should have been told to pass him if he was getting sent back to the end of the longest line, but he might just be the only lap car or something. We're not going to unleash the power. We're just going to try to be calm. We're into 20th place now because of everything that happened. Hopefully Gavin cleared black flags because there was something funky happening. Alright, take our time. Dan felt the same thing there. We're going to go ahead and full throttle and get around him. Uh-oh.
Go low. Go low. The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file.
Had to let that develop.
Letter 09. Carbide. Letter 25. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Wasn't quite sure where that wreck was going to end up going. Had to just sit there and wait for a moment and hope that no one was going to try to pass us into it.
Pit road is now open. No damage.
Make sure that we didn't somehow get splitter damage or anything going down to the apron that hard.
Catch up, 26 car.
Well, that got us a bunch of spots. Unfortunately, Dan was in that. Daniel, not Dan. Dan's behind us. He survived it. Nicholas survived it, so just a bunch of people that were in front of us got wiped out there. Did Nick Martin, where did he vanish to? Okay, he's back in 26 now.
Car 33. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside. Letter 33. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch up 26 car.
Gavin, only a few spots up ahead of us. I think, just kind of based on what I know, I think we just need to get the next 3 spots and then try to ride.
Catch up 26 car.
But yeah, definitely had a pace advantage. Although we just got a bunch of freebies there, so that helped. But I think we were going to get up here, even if it had stayed green, we were going to get up to this spot. It just felt like these guys were falling off. Now we just got to wait for them to fall off again, or use some of our pace. But I feel like I've kind of, with this hot temp, I've kind of found that as long as you just don't full throttle it, you're not gonna really cause too many issues. It's just staying low out at 2. And the 87s were having that same weird rotation, staying low and slow out at 2 at Charlotte, so Dylan heading up front.
About to go green, stay focused.
I don't want to pull up too quickly because that's going to cause a bigger accordion here. But I also don't want to start too far back.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
Leaders have gone. Take advantage of this.
14.666. Car outside. Clear.
race.
Stay low.
Try to get some track position.
Still there, hold your line.
Nope. Just gonna back out of it. We know he burns up his stuff, so we'll just take our time. Plus we got Dylan here on the bottom. So the bottom was going to get blocked off in a second anyways. Nothing of his own fault, just how the old rules with single file lap cars on the inside works. Plus we're in 14th now, so, and there's a big gap behind us.
0.045, the car in T5, just set the fastest lap. 31.429.
I think everyone's going to push a little bit harder because of that caution. They're going to think, oh, we don't have a whole lot of laps. I think we just got to be patient with it. We're not going to give up any spots, but we just got to be a little bit patient. We know that what we did was working the tires just fine on the last run. We just need to not change anything and not get ourselves into a wobble box. Around lap 50, everyone should start dying out. It may be sooner though, just because we are closer to them now. So we may notice it much sooner. There was a lot of rotation on landing into that corner.
Coming up on halfway, yep.
Yep, alright, front stretch already starting to have its issue. Its grip off the corner is gone as well. Should be where we can get some of these guys. Not pushing it right now. Just gotta wait and see what these guys are doing. Warren has fought his way back up here already. Take advantage of these two mirror driving and trying to pass each other. Let's go to the outside.
Car inside.
Clear them and leave them, hopefully.
Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Alright. Used up a little bit of tire, but we have cleared them. We are up into 12th now. I showed everyone the way around. Now it's going to be, well, they finally wreck each other. That was always going to happen, but luckily they didn't grab a bunch of other people. One of them's still up in the wall, though. Hopefully he doesn't stop up there, and hopefully the field can get clear. They were just full throttle down the front stretch, trying to defend and pass, and both wobbled into each other, I think.
9.
So I'm not too worried about Warren getting around us. Not too worried about catching everyone ahead of us. Just wanted to clear those guys. Now we can settle in for the long haul.
32.703.
Not trying to block you, Warren. I'm just going to give you the easy inside.
Still inside.
But then I realized that he wanted the outside. But we're not even 15 laps into a run on these tires because we never really did anything right after the pit stop.
33.11.
I think Warren, he's probably got enough pace that he'll be fine going as fast as he is. I was just very surprised to see him make it up through the field that quickly. Like Dan, perfectly fine sitting where he is. Robert hanging out there. We're back to the just let the car accelerate. Don't try to make it accelerate 100%. Handling is starting to get sketchy. But I don't think there's a, if a yellow comes out, I think you've got to pit. Because I don't think you're going to get another yellow that'll benefit you until the very end. Because right now is where the most common place the yellow is going to take at 20-25 laps. Once it starts getting a bit sketchy here. Charles on pit road. It's time to go back to that high side that we were starting to make work. High side with a little cut down. I mean, I would really love to go up and pass the 77. I think we can do it. He seems to be really having some handling or something. He just maybe getting back up to speed after letting Alan go.
32.70.
But driving it into the wall right before turn 1 is going to be very easy as well. Trying to let it go up the track. It does want to wobble back to the right a bit. Not as bad as on the back straight, but I'm surprised we haven't seen anyone grab turn 3 entry. Now we're kind of seeing Warren fall back to us because he has pushed it hard. It also looks like he's still going maybe full throttle on the front straight, because I'm not getting that bad wobble on the front straight. But yeah, this is kind of what the early days of iRacing felt like, but it normally got here lap 3 rather than 20 laps into a run. It was not an easy tire to drive, but it could just be modern stock cars are too slow and easy and don't have enough power to really spin them up anyways. Looks like we got cars falling off out of the top 10, so possibly we can get a top 10 here as well. I would be very happy with that. Really no point in me going 100% throttle like I did there. Just continue to ease it. Looks like Robert fell off behind Dan. Nick is closing in. He's made up ground from where he was. And then I think we got Dylan getting lapped up here, possibly. Looks like the 07, but I can't really tell. 20 to go. Nope, that I don't think is the 07. Maybe all lead lap cars. That might be Colton. Well, that'd make me feel good. Damn it. Warren's figured something out where I've just gotten slow. That is Colton. Oh boy, 3 wide on the front straight. Colton backs out of it.
Outside. Outside clear, 33.135. Inside. Still there. Clear.
Okay. Just gotta wait here for a moment. I don't want to go 3 wide, especially since there's not a lot that we're going to be able to close up ahead right now.
33.2.
Oh boy. Just going to head down low because Alan's going to back off after that. Nope. Alright. Thought he was going to lift out a bit bigger. I want back up top. That bottom sucks.
Still there at the bottom.
Pinching a bit, but
Still there at the bottom.
I kind of need to just make these passes quicker.
Clear inside. 33.309.
Gavin goes top, seeing that. Hopefully he gets on the throttle too hard here, though. Nope, he's got it down. All right. Oh, but he is not entering the corner as hard as we are. See if that punishes me at the end. Oh, we both get slidey.
33.166. Car inside. Clear.
Wobbled up. That wasn't a block. It's okay though, he's really bad off of 4, so.
Inside. 33.375. Clear.
Just need to not overdrive this.
High.
and hope he doesn't wobble up into us.
Clear inside.
Car's off pace. I'm guessing that was whatever happened on the front straight. 23 falling off hard here. They were well ahead of us.
33.176.
Oh yeah, this is reminding me of the old days. First pro season. Just throttle management all over the place.
Clear up top.
Sprint car. This is exactly how the sprint car is right now. Fuck, we might be able to get top 5. Although Billy's probably coming alive. But Eric falling off hard.
33.
I wasn't blocking. Car just went that way. Trying to go too quickly.
Inside, 33.388. Still inside.
Probably going to be a 3 wide moment. No,
Still there at bottom.
but we're going to get trapped, I think.
Keep high. Clear
Yep.
inside.
Yep.
Inside. Clear inside.
We all survive. Luckily, Gavin had some issue. Billy's blinking. Billy might be an easy pass because he won't be around.
7.
Big nose shove. Luckily, Gavin got it as well, so he's not going to be able to take a run off the corner. But he came alive. It's just all about not getting the slip and slide
33.487.
on the front straight and out of a corner. But you also want to try to get out of the corner quickly, so don't have too many options. We got 9 laps left at the line. I do feel like the nose is really going away on me on entry. But as long as we can get the exit drive,
33.487.
try to do a little more braking. That just got Gavin to our bumper.
Inside. Still there, inside. Clear inside.
Got smoke on the inside. Oh boy.
33.539. Car inside. Still there, inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
Let's try down low. Oh no, that was terrible. Needed to try it though, while we had the opportunity. Just because it felt like we've been faster than Gavin, but we haven't been able to do anything with it. We've also got Alan back up to us. Alright, let's just go all out here and see. I'll push it a little bit harder.
33.638.
A little rotation on entry.
Gavin tries to match our speed on entry, goes up a little bit higher, but it's not going to be able to take it anywhere. I just can't have any slip up if he's on our ass that close. He just picked up the pace as well. We've got smoke ahead.
Still there, inside. We're going to need rubber soon. Take it easy now. Still there.
Oh boy.
33.507.
Oh boy. Nathan has completely lost the rear end. That's going to be our top 5 if we can get there. Billy's in the wall. Where's Nathan going to end up going? We got to go to the high side. It's the only thing that we can do. This is the only place I could go without checking up. Oh, and they just died behind us.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Pasta 77 car.
I don't know if we have green-white checkers. I don't know if get Gavin to tell us.
Catch up 57 car.
Okay, no weaving
Pit
is
road's
happening.
open.
All right. No green, white checkered. Well, that was very difficult.
Catch up 57.
Gavin and Alan were on our ass. Justin gets the win. Shane second. JP third. Should end here, or we'll have a one-lap dash.
You've got
Yep,
2 laps
it's
to
over
go.
with. That, though, was a very, very tough race, and it was only going to get tougher in the final 3 laps. Because Gavin was all of a sudden much quicker than us. And Alan was quicker than both of us, I think. But really fun racing. Sucks that it's going to end under caution. Hopefully Billy's internet can survive. I mean, we gained 30 spots, so happy with that. We got about 5 of them for free, though, with that one wreck. And we beat Colton, who, man, Colton fell hard. All the way back to 17th. Alan back there from the wreck, but I think Colton just fell that hard.
Last lap.
I think it's a lot of people not understanding how the tire works. I constantly get comments about not going full throttle and that I'm losing speed from people that have no idea that iRacing's tire model, when you get full throttle, it spins it up easier. You're adding heat. So I may be going a tiny bit slower, but I'm still accelerating. And on the long run, I'm going way, way quicker because I'm not sitting there adding that extra heat into the tire. So, and you can see the people like Nathan who just got it too far and it just went away from them massively. So you got to find the balance. Being fast is good, but if you're not, you can be too fast, burn them up. And a lot of people just want to hear that sound, want to be pressing as hard as they can on the pedal. Years of sprint car racing on iRacing, the pavement sprint teaches you the patience. I usually have a hard time with it, but when you can actually feel the car wanting to kill you on a straightaway, it's so much easier to not press that throttle and keep yourself from dying.
Right, there's the checkered flag.
But let's go check out what these tires
Great job.
were,
You did really well.
because we did get the call, but I think that was only like a
Next up,
50%
57,
call, I
car
assume.
Alpha 99, car.
Yep, 39.47. So we ate up the right front on that high side. Gavin 49.45, so he was going to be way quicker. We just ate the right front up bad. Warren burnt both his up, but evenly. So Colton a 6 and a 40, so that's why he was dying off. Let's go see all the wall hits. Yeah, that's so easy to do. He was seeing Rick down low. I think that was Rick. He tried to say hi, and he hit the wall. This is the 30 getting turned, and then Alex getting some front end damage, or just had to check up. That is Chad. Not having any luck. And he is broken. It is scraping. And it does not look like it's driving, and there goes his bumper. Max, he gets into the wall, and then you just continue to get in the wall, trying to not turn down in front of everyone. Dylan, heading for that same wall. We're going to see that a lot. Dylan just trying to say hi. And, oh, then he grabs Max. Max goes for a big old slide. And then Justin just runs into the back of him there. And this one, really hard to, I couldn't tell who was really at fault there. But let's see from the other angle here. Yeah, I think that's more on Robert coming up, driving into the corner hard, but kind of on both of them. But I think you got to go more on Robert because he was the one that could visually see the other car. And then this on the front straight. That was a weird wall hit. Got up high, then got scared to turn down, and then weirdly didn't hit the wall, but did come down and get the other guy. Rick gonna get some wobbles. Greg having some spin, that causes Raymond to go up high, and at that point you just gotta lift off and try not to get the wall. Colton finding out that his right front doesn't work anymore. I don't know if that's when it was, but kind of cool though that the setup allowed people to overdrive the right front, overdrive the right rear, or keep it even. You just had to be smooth. This was nearly death. Thankfully not. I thought for sure Alan was going to be slower there, so I dived low, but can't do anything with it. And Benjamin, he lost his tires. He was struggling to get the power down. And then that Chad and Raymond. Raymond loses it, I think, and Chad's just not having any luck. everybody getting loose, and Nathan at this point with 61 laps in is the leader. Eric, this was a scary one. Oh, that wasn't even the one that was in front of us. JP falling off here. Everybody's struggling on the straights. Just overpowering it. Shane, he's having a nice boring ride here. His car looks in control. Caden looks like he's got it recovered. He's just going a little bit slower. And that is up where Eric, I think, nearly got Gavin and I. Warren trying to hold on to it, getting loose. Eric getting loose in front of him. He's got to back off. He almost gets hooked there. Eric is just completely gone on tires. Colton, his tires long gone as well. Tyler, I don't think we ever really saw him. I mean, we may have passed him, but I don't think we saw him. We were never around him that long. Robert going around Colton. Nicholas back here. Billy, he gets backstretch wall, I think. No. It's just showing when everyone gets the tire call now. Eric pulling it in, spinning it out. Luckily doesn't come back up on track. Nathan's still in the lead at this point. No, he's P2. That's our tire call, I assume. Jump to Rex, because everybody's getting tire calls right now. Alan's right here. He's faster than both of us, but nothing he's going to be able to do with that. And eventually gets wrecked. Nathan down on the apron after losing it. This is where we catch up with him. How did he lose it? Did he just get loose? Oh yeah, he just loses it into the corner. Oh, he's going 100% throttle into the corner, creating the rotation. Gavin and I sort of side by side. Colton sounds like he's in a whole different class of car. That engine is no longer pulling because he's got to go so slow with the tires. Justin out front, probably just getting his number for his low tire. And then Alan, big prediction code, but I think Alan got the wall. No, he just got a wobble. He had to pull it down off that wall. It just snaps. And that is the race. And thankfully, it didn't give Gavin the spot. Time of caution. Let's see. Because I felt like he was ahead of me. Let's go back a couple of clicks here to right when they come on. Right there. He's ahead of me. But we'll just say last timing loop was a little further back. So, yeah, that was a fun one. That was a very difficult one as well. Let's take a look at... Uh-oh. Well, let me turn this off really quick. Oh, cool. I'm just completely logged out. And I'm not going to bother trying to get logged back in. No idea what that's doing. So, yeah, we won't even look at the results other than we started 35th. We got 5th. And Nick started 36th. He gets 9th. Dan followed us up as well. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.